Just to give you an idea of the difference in hardware I'm using, these are the factory grade 10-9 bolts. And then these are the US made in America from Fastenal grade 9 bolts. So I don't know if you can tell, but the girth is larger. And then these nuts are locking. In other words, they've been compressed on 3 sides, basically every other side, so that the threads in the middle are a little dented inward, so that they lock without basically damaging the threads. And then as far as washers go, these are the factory washers, regular old thin washers, and these are structural steel washers. These are used in like high-rise construction. See if I can show you that side by side. There we go. Piece of crap. See the difference in washers, and like I say, the steel grade is different. You could basically, this is high carbon steel, you can make a knife out of these, where these are just, you know, mild steel washers. All right, so I'm at the end of this modification. I've still got the vehicle on jack stands, and I've still got a jack in the back end to hold the axle up. All I have left to do is put the wheels back on and torque the lug nuts down. So nothing major. This modification again was just changing those spring perches and upgrading the bolts from grade 10.9 metric to 9/16 grade 9 US. So changed 8 bolts and put 2 little 1 bolt holds them on doodads on, and this is the tools I used to do that. So I had to cut some bolts and ream some bolts. So there's a file to fix the threads, bandsaw to cut the bolt, reamer to ream the holes in the control arms, and clamps to hold the bolt steady and the control arm steady while I both reamed and filed and cut the threads. Jack stands to position the axle, jack stands to hold the Jeep, obviously a drill, that's a little Mayhew hook to pull some clips off, a set of Allen wrenches, set of metric sockets, some spring compressors, pipe wrench, big wrench, bunch of little bitty pliers, breaker bar, big impact extension and swivel, impact socket, let's see, air ratchet or power ratchet, spring compressors, dead blow hammer, pry bar, there's 3 pry bars in there in various spots, and several wrenches. This is a good one for your wife to watch, this part of this video. If there's any gals watching this at all, go you. Thanks for taking an interest. If you're a wife of a mechanic or a do-it-yourselfer, this is probably $2,000 worth of tools. And obviously they have more uses than just this one modification. But I used every bit of this and every bit of it more than once to change 8 bolts and put 2 spring perches on. This is an expensive hobby, and certainly an expensive profession. Thanks for watching, guys.